We are at mile 1 of the Lone Star Hiking Trail.
What is your name?
Wycopen Joshua S.
Aaron Christopher Brown.
My name is Stephen Parks. Tell me about the hike we're going on.
35 miles in. Just walking east.
How far are we walking today?
14.
I don't know who planned this trip. How many?
14.7.
14.7.
All right.
We are in the piney woods of sort of East Texas. Just north of Huntsville State Park.
All right, well, let's start walking.
It's a good idea. I'm gonna leave my pack.
Mile number 3.
11.7 to go.
How are we feeling?
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Perfect.
All right, we are somewhere between we're at mile 5. We missed mile marker 4. Very pleasant hike, the trail. It's very nice. Easy to walk, well marked, super well marked. So thanks to whoever does all that. I'm sure it's a lot of work, but we appreciate it. It's awesome. Weather here is really interesting. You can it's almost foggy. There's so much pollen in the air. Here's another shot of the water. Not very appealing to look at. What's in that pond?
Amoebas. Tons of the cleanest Lytonium you could ever imagine.
Explain for us what Lytonium is.
Yeah, Lytonium has a lot of meanings. Lytonium is the lightest water you could imagine. It's not even weighs anything. You know, most water is 8 pounds a gallon, but Lytonium slides a feather. In fact, it kind of lifts your pack off your back. Key word here being live.
Well, the good news is we found a new place to get water, and it is a lot cleaner. So we got some. Mile 14, less than a mile to go. We're about mile 8 to 12, somewhere in there. It's pretty swampy. It's pretty gross. Pretty boggy. Pretty muddy. Pretty tasty.
I think we need to squeeze some water out of this though.
Not real pleasant walking, but doable. So if you're coming out here, just know if it's been wet, there are some areas that are pretty boggy. All right, we made it to camp. How many miles do we hike today?
14 and some change.
Enough, Brown says. 14 and some change, says Josh. It was enough that my toes were covered in pollen underneath the socks, which is
Mud.
gross. Yeah. Gross. So, time to relax for a few minutes and then make dinner and such.
Too bad.
All right, this is our campsite. We'll give you a hint of our ability to leave no trace. You can tell where our tents were. It's dry. How much do you think it rained last night?
Not much. Enough to wake me up. It was good. Wasn't flooded out. Not muddy. We're in good shape. Best night of sleep I've had in a long time. On the ground, I'll tell you that.
On the ground.
Yes.
On the ground. Made it to FM 1375. There are cars coming. There is also...
Harrowing up front.
There's also a lot of smoke, which is not very exciting. You can see down this way, lots of smoke. But there's nothing that says the trail is closed, so I guess onward we go. That's pretty crazy. This is a big tree. I'm probably standing in the worst possible place to observe it.
It's more time.
Wow. Okay, we have made it to the Stubblefield Campground. It's mile 19.7-ish. They have water spigots here. Don't tell anybody, but I think we commandeered a camp space that is unused and got water.
That was Steve.
Not sure what the legalities of that are, but the person who got the water was not me. Alright, it is 1:18 p.m. We are approximately mile 24? 22?
3 something.
22 and a half, somewhere in there. We ate lunch. Josh and I are making waves in the fashion world right now. Shorts, long sleeve shirts. What are you calling it? An ascot? Ascot. Soaked in water. It is humid out here, but it's also sunny. And some of us are pale enough to get burned just by knowing the sun exists. So I'm covering up my arms, gonna try and get some air through the legs and not burn my legs. We'll see. Keep you posted. There was evening and there was morning, and it was day 3. We have made it to mile 32 and some change here. There's a dam crossing, spillway crossing. So we're about to figure out how to deal with that. I'm gonna video it, so if I go over, you all see my death.
Yeah, but the camera's like down there.
All right, here we go.
Waterproof. I will not recover the camera, so you make it.
Oh, it's slippy. Hello. Barely. It's a little slippy right here.
Yeah, it is. Ooh, that is slippery. Yeah, that's fairly soggy. Nice. Have mud pits worse than that.
I was gonna say, we definitely walked through some bogs that are wetter than that.
That's the biggest 1,000-foot climb in a while.
Hey, you coming? Alright, so I turned on the camera so we could watch our final steps of this leg of the trail. 35 miles, mile 0 to mile 35. And this is the end. We are coming out at Interstate 45, mile 35, Interstate 45. But this is what it looks like. I think we are all ready for a shower. We just finished hiking the Lone Star Trail. We are back to pick up my car. To give you a sense of what happens to your car when you leave it parked outside for 2 days at the trailhead, Trailhead 1 in March, this is what your car will look like. The camera actually looks the same after having walked through the forest. The camera is equally covered in grossness. All right, that's it. Thanks for joining us.